Good morning, you guys. How are you? Welcome to a special edition of Get Real with Rick Dancer. We are in Springfield, and these are Campfire Girls, and they have got a really cool project going on called Operation Shoebox. And what they're doing is putting together boxes of gifts that are going to go to some people in our community who really need a break. And that's what they're doing here today. So it's going to be, we're going to talk to some of the kids, find out a little bit more about how the project works. But this is Campfire, and we're going to find out a little bit more about Campfire as well. But they've been working on this really hard, putting it together. And they've been doing this for over 20 years. Over 20 years the local scouts have been doing this, the Girl Scouts. So this is a pretty cool project, and we're going to show you more about what it is, why it works, what it's about, and I'm going to get going now. So I got you spread around. So here's the two ladies. Hello, girls.
Hi.
All right, talk to me. Who are you?
I'm Celia.
So what are you doing here today?
We're stuffing boxes for Operation Shoebox.
And what is Operation Shoebox?
Basically, it's like this little operation that we do, and we stuff a bunch of boxes full of things like shampoo, soap, food, and little toys, and like journals and stuff for kids who are homeless and that need Christmas presents or just need these things.
So you said, when I was talking to you earlier, you said your life wouldn't be the same. You've done this ever since you've been like a little kid.
Yeah, for like 14 years. I've been doing this, and it'd be weird if I didn't do it and help people out.
So do you guys, you and this young lady next to me, Beth. So you guys put this together with the help of someone else we're going to talk to in a minute, right? So this is not like the Campfire leaders come to you and say this is something you do.
Yes and no. Yeah. Originally they tell us, they're like, okay, this is what we do this every year, and so it's your guys' job to run it, and so basically we have to put everything together.
So what kind of stuff are you looking at here? Show me. You know what? I'm going to have you show me a box.
Okay.
We're going to turn.
So
I'm going to turn this.
box,
Just a sec. Let me turn this around.
We have a journal. I think this one's for a teen boy. And we give them shampoo and conditioner, toothbrush. We give them food to eat, warm items. We give them pencils and stuff, hand warmers, deodorant, just things that they can do on their own time and just basic necessities.
So when you give these items out to people, what do you were talking to me earlier, the response that people have when they see this?
They're really grateful. Sometimes kids even cry, which is always really sweet. I don't know, the looks on their faces, it just brings a lot of joy, and it just makes me feel really thankful for everything that I have.
You said also that you that when you go to school, you didn't realize that.
Yeah. A lot of these kids, they live in our neighborhood. Well, they don't live in our neighborhoods because they're homeless, but they go to our schools, and we don't realize that they don't have a home or they don't have things that they need. And so it just kind of puts things into perspective.
So you're actually going to school and you don't have any idea that these kids are homeless?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So it kind of makes you a little wake-up call, huh?
Yeah.
So how many of these are you guys putting together?
At least 200 boxes. That's what we try and do every year. The club who runs it, we try and do 200, and as well as the other clubs, they bring in boxes as like a project that they do too.
And right now you have 50.
Right. We're just starting out right now and starting with 50.
So how do people help you out?
A lot of times we go to businesses and we ask for donations of like dentists and stuff. We ask for toothbrush and toothpaste. We talk to a lot of businesses about like money donations, so that way we can go out, and we go to the dollar store every year and we buy like $400 worth of things.
So Donna wants to know, where can we donate? Donna, see her? She's saying, where can we donate?
At the Campfire office, our director Alyssa. She's right
so
here.
is that here?
Do you want to see that? It's right here.
Okay, you guys, so it's 380 Q Street. So, you know, on Q Street, down from the Bow Rack, there's a big office building that's kind of mustard colored, like a light yellowy mustard colored. It's right in there. The Campfire organization is right in there upstairs, and you can bring your donations there. So also, Alyssa, come here, let me talk with you real fast. So how else can people get a hold of you guys?
So we also have Operation Shoebox right on our website too. So if you go to WilaniCouncil.org and go to Operation Shoebox, shoebox, not only could you make a donation just financially, there's a button that makes it really easy, but also has a list of everything that we need. So if you click on supply list, you can see all the things kids need. And so the most important thing is that it's new, it's wrapped, it's sealed. We're not looking for something that's been in your basement for 20 years. We're looking for clean, new, believe me, it's happened.
No, I am so glad you say that because I always forget. But this isn't like toys and things like that necessarily.
No, well, there's some small toys. Like kids really like a body wash that's meant for kids, you know.
See, don't you think that's awesome though? Because these are mostly basic things that they're overjoyed to have.
Yeah, they're thrilled. Little candy treats or granola bars, a small toy, something that can fit in a shoebox. And then other things like kid-focused body washes or toothpastes, things that smell like bubble gum or something like that. Those are great for kids. So it's a treat, you know.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, you guys, we're sponsored by Dave. I'm going to talk to you now. Dave Kammerer is sponsoring the
Rick.
show. And, Dave's the guy I can always call and go, Dave, I got a project. So, Campfire went to him because of another connection he has. This is how the world works, you guys. You
how
have
the world
connections. So, why this? You saw this and said, Rick, let's do this too.
Well, I've been supporting these people for a number of years, and in fact, there's some senior Campfire gals here who started. I think I met with them for the first time 4 years ago, and I gave them some tips on how to sell more candy.
Because Dave sells mortgages,
'Cause I've been-
he's the mortgage man, so he's your guy. He knows how to deal with money. So if you're looking for a mortgage, there's a guy to go to. And these girls are looking for money help, and Dave knows how to tell them, no, here's how you do this.
So I talked about group sales, and a lot of these gals, they stand outside the grocery stores and sell one box at a time. And so I said, hey, let's work on leveraging your time, and I just helped them be more efficient with it. And I think and I've watched them grow over the past couple of years. It's a lot of fun. One of them, her grandmother, Jeanette Underwood, is a realtor who I know, and she's my connection.
So that's how you're connected to
Yeah,
Campfire.
and Jeanette's been around, and she's been dealing with these folks and supporting them for years and years. And so I see what they do, and I really want to be part of helping in the community. And these folks are doing a great job.
So,
I
yeah.
love what they're doing. This
I do too. For this time of year, it's so awesome because we're putting together. So, you guys, what it is? Operation Shoeboxes. These are Campfire girls, and they put together supplies that kids are going to need in our community who are homeless. These are children who don't. Some of them are newly home. In fact, I'm going to talk to Shelter Care in just a minute. That's who the organization is. They give the boxes to. But these go to help kids, and it's just supplies. It's real basic stuff.
It's fun and stuff too. It's fun and practical.
Right. But they're
you know-
overjoyed to have it.
Yeah, you open up your gift on Christmas and you have a new toothbrush, and for some people that's a big deal.
Right. It puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
It does put it in perspective.
All right, Dave, hold on. Let's go here. Come here. Shelter Care. All right. Introduce yourself.
I'm Amber. I'm from Shelter Care, and I work with homeless families through the SPURF
So
program.
you're the person who sees where this goes.
Yes, I do.
Talk to me
personally.
about that.
This goes to the homeless families and children that are out there that either are housed or not housed yet, and they are able to open it and have that little bit of joy and that little bit of happiness opening this cute little box of goodies inside of it.
What does that say to them and to their parents?
Well, for the kids, it's so amazing because our families that I work with come with so little, and so when they get this beautiful little box and they open up with all these goodies, it just says thank you for all the joy and the love out there that a stranger has given my family. And then the families, the parents, usually they watch these children open it up, and their heart swells and their eyes just fill with tears because they're so excited that there's joy.
What don't
These
we
boxes.
understand about this population of our citizens in our community?
I just think that we understand that little tiny simple things are so big for them. We're so used to having everything in our lives, and then you break it down to have absolutely nothing and you get this small gift. That's something I don't think a lot of people realize is little things do count, and little things really are important to our families.
Right. And you guys, as long as we're talking about Shelter Care, how can people get involved in Shelter Care as well?
Well, Shelter Care, you can go on our website, you can go on Facebook, and there's places there that can ask you for donations. You can call up Shelter Care and ask for the development team for Janice, and they can tell you on how to get started. We are also accepting donations for sponsors for families for Christmas, so any individual or business that wants to donate for Christmas for families, that would be awesome.
How much do they need? How much does a family need?
It just depends. We get a little wish list, and you can go based on that.
What a great project for a business to do.
Yes.
To kind of take it away from you and all about, because I think Christmas has become so much about us, and it needs to become about other people. And so this is a way your business, instead of doing a Christmas, giveaway for each other. This would be a great idea to go
Definitely.
in as a group and say, let's do this for somebody else.
And you can sponsor our family and see the happiness that brings for them. So it's
Well,
great.
thanks for what you do.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right, you guys. So again, we are at Operation Shoebox, and what they're doing here is this is Campfire Girls, and they are taking supplies that people have donated or they've purchased, and they are wrapping them up in boxes that will be given to shelter care, and then these will be distributed to kids and families throughout the community involved in the program. So they'll each get these little boxes here, and they get a card. So what do you guys write in these cards?
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
You're just letting them know it's from you guys? That's cool. What? You guys are exchange students from around the world? Well, what the heck are you doing here? Okay, now you got me curious. So you're from around the world. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt. Yeah.
You're from Egypt?
Yeah.
What's your name?
It's Ahmed.
Asamid? Mm-hmm. And so what are you doing here? I mean, what the heck are you doing in Springfield, Oregon when you're from Egypt?
It's like something we do. It's like a community service. We like help people to do stuff like help the community around here. It's like a part of our job as well to come here. Yeah, it's pretty much it.
So do you go to school here while you're here?
Yeah, I go to North Eugene.
So you're in North Eugene High School, and then you're involved in this. So what do you think of the United States?
It's pretty different than my home country. It's
I
like
bet, just a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
So what's the biggest thing that you like the most about here versus home?
Why it's like a lot of it's a lot different. That's why it's hard to pick which is better. It's just different, so it's kind of hard to.
What do you like about home better?
Food.
Your food? You have better food? I want to go to Egypt and try your food. So what's the best thing to eat like a kid? What does a kid eat in Egypt?
Like the best thing the foreigners like to eat is something called kosheri.
Kosheri?
Yeah, it's like a rice, pasta, lentils, chickpeas, tomato sauce, garlic sauce, fried onions. Stuff
Oh,
like
that sounds good.
Yeah,
You ought to
it's-
open up your own restaurant.
Yeah.
Now you see what we're lacking, right? Hey, thanks for talking to me, man.
Yeah.
It was nice talking to you. So,
Hi,
who are you?
I am Lisa Lively Brooks, and I'm the coordinator for the exchange students here from IUSA.
So why is it good for them to come and see what we're doing here?
Well, it gives them a sort of a behind-the-scenes look at how things work here, and community service is one thing that is kind of unique to the U.S.
Really?
Yeah,
So this is a different thing for them.
it is, and
Well, I think it's actually, if we're honest, it's kind of a different thing for a lot of people. That
Well,
we could
it
all
is.
we could all get more involved in, probably.
we could. Yeah, and the 3 of the students that are over there are from the YES program, and it's part of their requirement while they're here. They get a grant from the Department of State, and they're coming from mostly Muslim countries, and they're here to build bridges. And one of the things they can do is to come and help with a group like this, and they learn how to make changes without it having to be your job,
Right.
just as a human being. And then when they go back, they get involved in these alumni groups, and they brainstorm and do things
So
back there.
they're taking what they're learning here back
Exactly,
to their country.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, thanks for doing that.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
cool.
it's
That's a very
exciting.
cool project. What happened to? So again, if you guys want to donate, they're going to be doing this all the way through when?
We are going to take donations all the way up until right around the second week of December so that we can get these all distributed right before Christmas.
So again, go to the Campfire Facebook page.
Yes.
Is it Springfield Campfire?
It's Campfire Wilani. Campfire Wilani, WILANI. That's where you can find us. And it's also WilaniCouncil.org is a great place to find details as well.
Okay, so any kind, they'll tell you what kind of donations they're looking for and what you need, right?
Absolutely. Go to Operation Shoebox. There's a whole page dedicated to it, and it has all the instructions.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Did Dave leave? Did Dave take off?
I think so.
Okay, so Dave Kammerer, we want to thank him from Summit Funding for sponsoring our show. Oh, there he is. Okay, man, we're wrapping up.
Nice job,
Any
nice
parting
show.
words?
Please support Campfire.
You know what I thought?
Buy their candy.
Shelter Care and I came up with a great idea. They have a program there too that a business, instead of buying presents for each other, you could take on a family or you could take on a project like this and give and do this to donate instead of doing the regular thing
work
that you
groups and
do.
businesses all over the place, they can do that, or a family can take on another family during the holidays. And giving is so much more rewarding than getting. It's a lot of fun.
All right, Dave, thanks for sponsoring. Thanks for doing the
pleasure.
campfire thing.
Thanks, Rick.
All right, you guys, so we will be back. We're going to see Dave again later this week on a really interesting, we're going to be down on the downtown mall with
More craziness from Rick.
with a Ugandan gentleman here, and he's going to be singing on the downtown mall. So that's all I'm going to tell you. We also have a lot of stories coming up this week. We're pretty full all week, so I will see you tomorrow from somewhere. I don't remember where, but I know I'm there. I'm going to leave you with some pictures of the kids putting these boxes together, so hold on.
Thanks for being here.